this tutorial, we give you an overview of the Wiccle Builder, the application interface it offers, and the way you can use it to customize your website and to create an unlimited amount of new pages. Here's a typical iWiccle site, our demo site, created using iWiccle 1.20 and slightly customized. And this shows you a very typical view of the way an iWiccle page layout might be designed. Now, a typical iWiccle layout is divided into a one page which has a layout consisting of columns and units contained within the columns. It looks something like this. Here's the layout and the main content wrapper, and here's column number 1 and 1, 2, and 3 units, and here's column number 2 with 1 unit and the second unit. And on the website, if we launch the builder and log in, we'll be able to see how it works in practice. Let's start the builder, and here you see these are all content units. These are columns that can be moved around, rearranged, reconfigured in whichever way you like. In this way you can rearrange your pages into just about anything you want. So that is the general logic of a single page and its contents. Now let's look at modifying some of this content. We'll go, for example, to the index page. We'll start the builder, and here's a custom content unit. We click edit here. Box type is custom, format is blank, base round padded. It means base meaning the background against which your content is placed. You can change it to different configurations. You can make it a square content unit like this. You can make it a flat base content unit like this, and so on and so forth in many different combinations. If you want to use the built-in text editor, you get the full TinyMC editor interface straight inside your builder, and you can type any text here. If you want, you can choose images to upload and to add to your page, and you can save and continue and see your changes on the page. I can just change. The header, you can change just about anything about the content unit. If you want to limit its visibility, you can choose user groups who will be able to see it and user groups from whom it will be hidden. Let's make this a unit that is visible for everyone. There you go. If you wanted to, for example, make this visible for only people who are not logged in, you would choose permission for guests, and you would save it, and only guests would be able to see it. Now you see this content unit is hidden even from the administrator. It will be displayed as a shadow only, and it's visible when you click it. Let's reset that. And if you ever wanted to back up your work, say you had customized this into something fun and fancy of your own design, and you would like to take a copy in case you ever change it or destroy it in some way. So you just back up from the little toolbar here, you save it, it's saved, and that's all there was to it. If you ever want to restore it, you can click import, and you can choose your layout, and it's done. If you want to edit on the page level the layout, here you can edit a custom description, you can edit keywords that will be entered into the meta keyword fields of the page, you can edit the title and so on, and optimize your page for the search engines. And you can choose different wrappers for your main layout, and you can even choose different skins if you have different skins imported into the system to be shown on a per page basis. This is the layout editing view. The column view we already saw. You can change the size of your columns in here into whatever you may want. Here's a redundant content unit, we can get rid of it. Like this you can delete and you can add new boxes and reorganize them in whatever way you want. You can resize them. Using the tool here, or you can do it manually, which gives you more accuracy on the exact division to make sure you get 100% of your space used. Here we go, that's our new page. And that gives you a general idea of how the layouts and the builder work. If you want to edit any of the dynamic content that is brought in from the different modules, that's also simple enough to configure. It displays you some more options, such as the quantity of posts you take, the order in which they are taken from the database, the size, whether you want just the headlines, a medium-sized presentation, or the full content, whether you want it in a sidebar format, if you want it tiled or listed, and so on and so forth. You have a lot of options to choose from, and you have a lot of options for the background of your dynamic content as well. You can set pagination on and off. You can choose the module from which you want to take content that has been posted in. And you can also choose from one of the many content types, such as area, which would correspond in the blogs module to your blog container, or you can take categories, you can take threads if you have a forum function in your module, you can take comments to posts, and you can take member profiles, tags, and so on and so forth. The builder is full of options. There are literally countless options and countless combinations in which you can edit your website and turn it into whatever you wish. You can limit the content by what's visible in the URL, post, area, category, member. You can limit it only to content you own. You can only take featured posts. You can take those that are featured for a category level, for area, for module, and for site level, and so on and so forth. There are literally countless combinations and possibilities for turning your site around. Now let's take this to a live example.